trucks like loaded with bags, 5 and 4 carts worth of groceries, and having to haul that out to people's cars and load their cars, around their messy trunks and their pets hopping all over the back seat. But I actually genuinely love that job. It taught me hard work. It taught me how to hustle, to make my money. I worked with some really cool people who were military spouses who were from all over the world, and I got to meet a lot of people who came into the grocery store. And I did that job throughout high school, and I've come home from college, and I was able to go put on my bagger number, whatever, 86 or 2, whatever it was, and bag groceries. And I was really proud of my first job, and I still am very proud. What was your first job, John or Alex? Or did you all not work in your teenage years? Because I know this is a new generation.
Well, when I was a teenager, John and I actually discussed this morning. As teenagers, we didn't have, like, teen jobs, but I think we kind of had teenager-esque jobs when we were a little bit older. When I was maybe, like, 17, 18-ish, I worked as a preschool teacher's assistant for a little bit. And then my first real, like, paid job was in college, working at the college newspaper as their audio podcast editor.
Those sound like really cool jobs, though. Like giving you real, especially the podcast editor.
Yeah, and the preschool thing really helps nowadays.
Oh. Are you babysitting some grown folks?
I mean, your words, not mine.
Listen, I said it. Mm-hmm. Some days I feel like I'm in the daycare as well. And John, what was yours?
My first job was when I was 19 years old.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I know.
Cute. That's adorable.
It is. It was. And believe it or not,
sounds like last year.
A couple years out. And believe it or not, I was a fry cook at Fabulous Burgers. Shout out to Fabulous Burgers. Got me through hard times with their double cheeseburger, extra pickle, no onions.
Ooh.
Yeah, with their chili cheese fries, homemade. I'll stop now before.
I'm hungry. Yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta be honest with you. I was very fortunate to have great grandparents who really helped me out through high school and all that. I didn't really have to work. They didn't want me to work through high school, so when I got to college, I wanted to have a little side income, and that was my side income. But it became more than a part-time. I started working more full-time there on weekends and whatnot, and I enjoy customer service, so I enjoyed that. And then I got promoted to McDonald's about a year after that.
So my question is, do you make really good fries?
I do. I actually I enjoy grilling. So that, funny enough, working in the fry cook industry a little bit, like a couple, 3 years or so, has helped me be a better cook now. And the tips and tricks and all that, I know all the secrets and the ins and outs of working at McDonald's. So I know what's in the Chicken McNuggets. I won't tell you because you will not go there ever again. I will tell you what to not get, what to get, and all that stuff. So it's helped out a little bit looking back.
Well, if you're looking for someone with experience making fries, running an adult daycare, what else, Alex? What's the second one? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, running a podcast, and also just whatever, a bagger, me. We are all qualified and available. Hey, guess what? This is KFI and KOSTHD2 Los Angeles. Let's take a look at your drive. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. A crash on the 605.
It's hit or walk on the 605 south at the 105 freeway, hit and run. So the victim of that hit and run there on the right shoulder. A little bit of slowing from Firestone Boulevard for your drive. KFI in the Sky is sponsored by injury attorney SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Bob, 134.
You betcha. Good morning, Rob. I said to everybody at KFI, it is indeed a beautiful morning. Boy, take some water along if you're still at home, that's for sure. But we're off to a pretty good start here. San Fernando Valley was looking good. South 405, usual stuff. 101, all of that. The 134 going right by the KFI studios. And the Burbank and Glendale is all good. We went over to the 2 at the 5. I know Robin was warning you about something earlier. It looks like it's cleared, so pretty easy drive all the way down. As a matter of fact, South 5 right down to the Eastville interchange. We're off to a good start. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we'll see what happens. Don't go away. Injured in an accident, visit SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the Sky.
Willowbrook on the 105 westbound just after Wilmington Avenue. It's a wreck up against the center divider, still affecting you from the 710. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robin Banks.
Life is full of surprises, and one of the worst surprises you can experience in life is when you get into an accident and you're injured. That's where my friends at Sweet James Accident Attorneys come in. You see, personal injury is the only thing Sweet James does. They've helped thousands of listeners just like you get the medical treatment they really need and recover millions of dollars every month. There's no justice in accepting a low offer from the insurance company after your injury has changed your life. You're going to need help navigating the legal system to make sure you get medical care, vehicle repaired, and the most amount of money possible. And you won't pay a dime until they win your case. If you've been injured in an accident, call Sweet James for a free consultation. 800-500-5200, 800-500-5200, or sweetjames.com.
Get it for hugs. Get it for date nights, for live music, home games, and haircuts. Get it for eating at your favorite restaurant, for grandma's birthday, for graduations. Get it for your loved ones and the essential workers. Get it for all of us. When it's available to you, Blue Shield of California encourages you to get the COVID-19 vaccination. Get it for California.
Attention, California. New federal funding of $3 billion is available to help more people pay for health insurance, no matter what your income. Couples can now pay $700 less every month. Single people could have comprehensive coverage for $1 a month. And a family of 4 could pay less than $100 a month. To see your new lower price, go to CoveredCA.com. The sooner you sign up, the more you save. Covered California. This way to health insurance.
SoCal weather from KFI. The heat is on. Sunny skies. Highs in the triple digits for the valleys, the inland empire and high desert. Around 106 we're talking today. Upper 90s for the LA Basin and inland OC. Upper 80s along the coast. Low 90s in the mountains. We lead local from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Layla Muhammad in for Jennifer Jones-Lee. This has been your wake-up call. Handle on the news starts right now.
Handle on the news.
Handle on the news.
But we must all embrace
Bill Handel.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, June 15th. Bill Handel here and the morning crew. A rather auspicious day. California is open for business. Totally reopening today, which is pretty exciting. And there are a whole bunch of people who would like to see the sign, a new reopening and under new management. I can think of a few. Right, John Cox, Falconer, and a few other people. But we're going to talk more about the opening again, and a lot of stuff going on. Masks, shootings. And I have an answer to the mask issue in the airplanes. I really do. It's an easy answer, and I'll talk about that later on. I have no idea why the authorities are not doing that. Just floors me. Or they could easily tomorrow fix that problem.
Is this in the realm of your traffic solution, which is helicopters with guns on them?
No.
Is this an actual...
This is This is a doable, actual answer. Helicopter gunships are a little bit more difficult to help traffic.
Okay, but you have promoted that.
Yeah, not serious. Sarcastically. This is serious.
When are you going to reveal this?
Let me see when we're going to do this. When we do... we'll probably talk about it at 7 o'clock. No, we'll talk about it at 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. Obviously, everybody knows the problem. We've seen the video. And as a matter of fact, some shootings that have occurred over masks. There was just another one in a supermarket where a customer is being yelled at and is not allowed in the supermarket because of a mask incident. So he leaves, comes back with a gun, and shoots the employee who said you have to wear a mask. I gotta tell you, I was talking to Marjorie last night, and there's genuine fear about our kids going to... one of my daughters works at a restaurant. And we're frightened. We talk about how some crazy person can walk in and just start unloading.
Boy,
And it's frightening.
and not to discount that fear, but if you have that fear, it becomes you can't be anywhere in public.
Yeah, well,
Because,
yeah.
I mean, the risk theoretically
Yeah,
could happen anywhere.
yeah, yeah.
How do you manage your life?
Well, obviously you don't allow yourself to have that overcome you, but it's there. Never used to have that before. Imagine you go to a mall. I mean, when's the last time you went to a mall or you went into a major venue and were worried about some gunman showing up, and with an AR-15 on top of that, which does enormous damage, much more so than a handgun. All right, let's do it, guys. Plenty of news to cover today. Handle on the news. Layla in for Jennifer, Wayne, and me. Lead story. Well, today California reopens, and the mask mandate ends for some people under some circumstances. You've got social distancing restrictions and capacity gone. Restaurants, bars, hotels, lodgings, etc. Mainly everything. However, you still have to wear a mask. Public transport, public transit, indoors in schools, healthcare settings, of course, correctional facilities, homeless shelters.
And the thing that would be really salient this week is, because of the heat wave, if you're somebody who's going to go to any of the cooling centers that are set up, masks will be required. So if you don't have air conditioning and you go to a cooling center, better bring a mask, because I have a feeling they will enforce it.
Probably. And the CDC, some restrictions still apply, which is even worse for the problem with masking. Because a lot of people who are mask nuts or anti-mask nuts will think that the rules are arbitrary. And they make no sense because, gee, I can go into that market over there. Why can't I go into this store? And then the issue of cruise lines, airplanes, that's a problem. And we'll talk about that later on at 9:30. Anti-mask-related incidents on flights on the rise like crazy.
Vaccine vacations. Hey, that's a great song for this, because you may win a vacation courtesy of Governor Newsom, part of this whole Vax to Win program. Some great prizes on here. So they're saying on July 1st, Californians aged 18 and older who are at least partially vaccinated will have the chance to win in a randomized drawing, although I hope they do the drawing differently than they're doing for the money, because we don't understand what that drawing is. They're not calling names. It's weird. But it's one of 6 dream vacation packages, and the one that has my eye is the Greater Palm Springs luxury package for 2. I haven't been to Palm Springs, so that looks good.
Oh, and it's at the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, it's pretty serious, but another move, and this is going on across the country, to get people to take the vaccine, because now it's diminishing returns. The number of people who are becoming vaccinated are becoming fewer and fewer and fewer, and the government, private business doing everything it can. One thing you have to give the Biden administration is it's doing everything it can to vaccinate people. So you've got these great vacations.
And money.
Yeah,
Need some money.
Yeah, Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Diego, San Francisco, Palm Springs, as you said, where you visit various venues. They originally had one in Bakersfield, where you visit a sheep farm, but they took that off the table.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah,
Darn it.
they took it off the table. Then many people were excited about that.
Did you stay on the sheep farm or just visit?
You just visit.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come away with a nice sweater. and a sheep that's happy to have been shorn.
Yes. But these vacations, I mean, they're pretty impressive.
And they're giving you a $2,000 for travel.
Again, this is a massive attempt to get those vaccinations. You've got Dodger Stadium. I think a lot of venues, they get tickets. You get coupons for free food. Just get yourself vaccinated, and it's working for a lot of people.
Isn't there a free Doritos Loco Taco at Taco Bell today if you're vaccinated?
Oh, probably.
I'm pretty sure.
Now, how many people?
Pretty sure that's what I read.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. One taco.
Yes, you're right.
To become vaccinated.
No, that's not a big incentive.
Yeah,
I need more than one taco.
That's not a big incentive. No.
You're going to have to do better than one Doritos Loco taco.
You guys
a taco.
What a bunch of ingrates. It's a totally free taco.
It's a taco. That's the problem.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, Layla, here's $10 just because.
Only 10? Well, by the way, a taco.
You don't have a 20 in that
That's not a $10 taco.
Right. How much is a taco? When I go through there, you can get a buck a piece, their dollar menu.
Right.
So there's your dollar taco. Let's
That
take
might
a break.
be a $3 taco.
Yeah, we'll come back. All right, Layla, what's going on?
Well, most of California's COVID-19 restrictions have been lifted as of this morning, but Governor Newsom says the virus is still active and unvaccinated people will still need to wear masks. A brush fire near Lake Casitas in Ventura County has burned about 150 acres. Evacuation orders have been lifted. Georgia Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has apologized for comparing COVID-19 restrictions to the horrors of the Holocaust. We're checking out some trouble on the 57 next.
So today the masks come off. And now you're missing broken teeth once again are out there in public. And let's talk about you changing that around so when you take the mask off, you can smile. People don't stare at you because you have a horrible mouth. And I'm talking about Cunning Dental, which has been rebuilding smiles over 52 years. That one-day procedure, new permanent teeth in a day procedure while you sleep. You get new, beautiful, permanent teeth. I mean, you are done. They look and feel like natural teeth. You'll never need dentures. Matter of fact, you'll never need a dental procedure again. Right now until June 30th. Free appointment, exam, x-rays, and a CT scan. That's worth $1,500. And this Saturday, there's a free outdoor seminar in Montclair. You'll meet real patients. You'll learn all about the procedure. Limited seating, outdoor seating with social distancing. So reserve online at cunningdental.com or call 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE, 888-640-SMILE.
Are you paying too much for auto insurance? Visit AAA.com/insurance for a free quote and find out how much you could save. Find competitive rates on auto insurance through the Auto Club. Visit AAA.com/insurance today.
Sunny skies today, highs in the 90s to triple digits inland, 80s along the coast. This report brought to you by the Auto Club of Southern California. A problem on the 57.
Diamond Bar on the 57 South at Pathfinder. It's a concept big rig. It's on the Pathfinder off-ramp, so it's not in the main line. Got a big rig tow on the way. You are slowing down anyway, though, on the 57 southbound from about Temple Avenue. KFI in the Sky is sponsored by injury attorney SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh with an update on the 105.
All right, to drive to LAX. It's kind of slow, but we went over towards Long Beach Boulevard and Alameda and all that to look for something. And whatever happened, I think it cleared very quickly. So right now, you should stay on schedule from the 605 all the way to LA. It's going to be a little slow, yes, but no major problems. Now, we're circling over a problem now. This is the northbound 710. The Imperial off-ramp is blocked. There's a CHP officer trying to slow everybody down. Boy, it's full speed approaching, so again, be careful. This is north 710 to eastbound Imperial shut down. Oh, there's a flatbed tow truck there right now. Looks like there's a car in the bushes or something going on. Anyway, don't try and use that off-ramp. You can continue and go to westbound Imperial. That's open. Rest of the 710 up to East LA, not too bad. Slow but moving along. Injured in an accident, visit Superwoman, superlawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the Sky.
Riverside on 60 West after Market. It's a multi-car crash. The two left lanes are blocked here. That's going down at Main Street so far. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robin Banks.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen. Hey, DQ fans, Father's Day is right around the corner, and DQ is celebrating your dad with something special. A DQ Father's Day cake just for him. DQ makes each Father's Day cake with love. Grab a cake with fudge and crunch as cool as dad this Father's Day. Only at your DQ.
This is Leland Smith, owner of Service Champions Plumbing, Heating, and AC. 21 years ago when I started this company, it was just me and a few technicians. I was the only one in the office, so when the phone rang, I would always tell people the same thing. Give us a try. We'll do whatever it takes to make you happy. In fact, I tell them wait until the tune-up is complete, and then, if you're 100% happy, go ahead and pay for the service. That's what I call happy money. Only pay if you're happy. Now, we have over 400 employees and 250 service trucks, and I don't spend a lot of time answering the phone. But one thing hasn't changed. I still only accept happy money. So give us a try. If you're 100% happy with our service, pay us. If not, don't. Call Service Champions to schedule an AC, precision tune-up, and professional cleaning for just $88. Our toll-free number is 833-777-7777 or online at servicechampions.com.
Let's face it, painting your house is a pain in the you-know-what. It's time-consuming, it's expensive, and what's worse, you have to repaint every few years because nowadays paint is basically just colored water. Hi, I'm Steve, creator of Deluxe Life Coat. We're here to take the pain out of painting. Deluxe Life Coat is a revolutionary exterior coating that comes in any color you like. It's 20 times thicker than paint. More importantly, it's a permanent solution to the never-ending cycle of painting and repainting. And Deluxe Life Coat has the best lifetime warranty in the industry. It covers flaking, peeling, and yes, even cracking. What paint can say that? Let's take the pain out of painting. Dial pound 250 and say Life Coat. The first 10 callers today to dial pound 250 and say Life Coat will get 20% off and pay no interest for 2 years. Get in now. Dial pound 250 and say Life Coat.
Certain terms and conditions apply. CSLB number 1052855.
I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki of 1-800-NO-CUFFS with your stay out of handcuffs legal tip. If you get pulled over and the cops want to search your car, just say no. You do not have to consent to a search. Know your legal rights. Call us at 1-800-NO-CUFFS. 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
Attention I-10 freeway drivers. Freeway connector lane and ramp closures are coming up for the I-10 Express Lanes project. For dates and detours, visit GoSBCTA.com. That's GoSBCTA.com for more information on the I-10 Express Lanes project.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's California attorneys. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. 1455 Frazee Road, Suite 500, San Diego, California, 92108.
At Loan Depot, we know home means everything. As America's lender and the official mortgage provider of Major League Baseball, we provide mortgage solutions that are personalized, convenient, and fast. With rates as low as 1.75%, APR 2.157%, now may be a great time to explore your cash-out refinance option. Give us a call at 866-888-LOAN. Rate subject to change, 2.421% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Small business owners know cutting costs without cutting quality is tough. How do you trim expenses without hurting your business? Easy. Get Spectrum Business. Call 888-489-2212. Switch to Spectrum Business and you can get the best internet and phone services for half of what you're paying today. Cutting costs can be easy when you get Spectrum Business. Just call 888-489-2212. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Hey, it's Dean Sharp. So, what did you do during the last power outage? My guess is not much, because the power was off. Yeah, nothing disrupts your life, your comfort, even your safety like a power outage. And the power companies have spoken. Outages are the new normal. So here's my advice. Set up your home with a permanent emergency generator from my friends at Duffy Power, and it never has to happen again. Duffy is Southern California's generator experts. KFI trusts Duffy with our generators, and so should you. And with 0% interest financing and payments as low as $72 a month, your emergency power is totally affordable. From the largest commercial systems to your unique home, Duffy Power will make sure your life, your comfort, and your safety won't be interrupted during the next outage outage or all the ones after that. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say Duffy Power. Pound 250 Duffy Power. Or find Duffy on the web at duffypower.com. That's DUTHIE power.com.
There was a daddy longlegs in the tub, and he's screaming. He wants me to come. I'm like, what? Get it.
John, really?
Yeah, what's wrong with this guy?
Spiders I hate so much, I make sure they're extra smushed.
John and Ken, weekdays at 2
Want to make sure they don't reincarnate and come back.
on KFI.
Welcome back, everybody. Bill Handel here on a Tuesday morning, June 15th. California opens today. That's a fairly auspicious day in the world of the pandemic, and that's the good news. Bad news is we are at 600,000 deaths already. Another milestone has been hit. Let's return. More Handel on the news. Layla in for Jennifer this week, Wayne and me.
Well, this heat wave brings a health hazard that you don't often think about. Docs actually work at burn centers all across the western United States are urging people to be very careful about the hot asphalt. I guess some people, when it's really hot outside, they might go, let's say, to check the mail, and they'll go out without shoes, walk on that hot asphalt or that hot concrete, and that can get 170, 180 degrees.
Yeah, serious burns.
Third-degree burns possible. There have even been, like last year, there were a number of people who died from the burns that they got from being on the hot asphalt. So...
And we see these news stories where they take the egg and they crack it on the sidewalk and they can fry it. I mean, you know it's hot, so just remember to put your shoes on. I don't know what else to say about that.
Even then you can feel the heat going right through your shoes.
Evacuation orders lifted. And right now I'm on the Ventura County Fire Department's website, just Twitter page, making sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, this is the Lake Casitas fire, 188 acres at last check. It was in the Ventura County area yesterday, and had some evacuation orders. They've been lifted as of last night around 9:30. But the fire started around 4 o'clock yesterday. It was 150 acres pretty quickly.
And then they shut it down.
And they shut it down around 188. Yeah, so that's good news.
That is good news. And you're going to see a lot of that because they've changed the way firefighting is done. They take a small fire and assume it's going to explode. So they just throw resources like crazy at those fires, which they didn't before. But today and tomorrow, extraordinarily hot, virtually no humidity, and it's just, well, look at how dry everything is. You know, it's horrible.
Well, here's a story you alluded to earlier, Bill. A grocery store cashier in Decatur, Georgia, is dead after a dispute about wearing a mask in the store. A customer came in. He's been identified as Victor Lee Tucker. There was some argument about needing to wear a mask. He left and then came back with a gun, shot her. 3 other people wounded in that incident. There was an off-duty deputy who was doing private security for the grocery store who engaged the shooter with shooting, and they were both hit. The deputy was wearing a vest, so he's going to be fine. The other guy got hit and was trying to crawl out of the store when he was arrested, so he's in custody.
What a story. I mean, these people are nuts. This mask business, well, again, as I said, I'm going to talk about mask incidents on flights and how there's a fairly easy answer that is not being used. And I'll explain. In the meantime, let's take a break. Let's check in with Layla Muhammad. Layla.
Neighbors in Mid-Wilshire have had a hostile reaction to a short-term rental building on their block. That wasn't the correct sound. We'll try that again.
Nobody called the guy.
I have it on film and I was
Okay, well, maybe it was a movie.
Ron Wiggins argued with a woman who lives in the hostel at South Orange Drive. It's been there for about a decade, but Wiggins says things have grown especially tense as international travel stopped and the clientele of the hostel changed.
And I saw a guy with a gun aimed at one of my neighbors.
Jamie Cajanera says she's tried to get the city to enforce zoning rules, but to no avail.
This is a nice, safe area, and it's changing because of this property.
In Mid-Wilshire, Chris Ancarlo, KFI News.
A producer for a California porn site has been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison for tricking women into appearing in sex videos. Prosecutors say Ruben Garcia lied to models saying sex films would not be distributed on the internet. A reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest of co-creator of the site, Michael Pratt, who has disappeared. Residents near a large chemical fire in Illinois are being encouraged to wear a mask when outside to avoid breathing problems caused by fumes and debris in the air. Rockton Fire Chief Kirk Wilson says the fire started yesterday morning from an explosion at a chemical plant.
This is going to be a several-day event to have all this product burned off, and that's the best thing that we can do right now.
Wilson says crews are also trying to keep the chemicals from the plant from flowing into a nearby river. No employees at the plant were hurt in that explosion, but one firefighter did have some minor injuries. More than $1 million worth of cocaine has washed up on the beach at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. The Sheriff's Department says 24 packages containing the cocaine were found on the beach by a wildlife manager last month who was just monitoring a sea turtle nesting in the area. Officials say they're still trying to figure out where the drugs came from. Let's head back to a problem on the 57.
Yeah, we're going to go to Riverside, actually, on the 60 westbound, just after Market. It is an injury wreck in the two left lanes. It's starting to see some pretty heavy traffic right around Main Street. Multi-car collision here with injuries involved. KFI in the Sky is sponsored by injury attorney SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, 110.
You betcha. We just came upon this here. Be real careful here. We're talking about the Arroyo Seco Parkway. If you're going through the tunnels now, northbound, right by Dodger Stadium, as you go under the 5, boy, be careful. You got to really lay on the brakes here. Only the left lane is open. Of all things, we have a car blazing away here on this early morning heat. Fire department's here in the right lanes. They're letting people go by in the far left. It might even be a center divider. I can't tell, but just one lane is open. So again, be careful. Now southbound coming out of Pasadena, that's still in pretty good shape. Little spectator slowing coming through, but it'll get slower from Academy down to the 4 level. And earlier we're over this problem. North 710 to Imperial East was shut down. There was a tow truck trying to load up a car in the bushes of all things. So just be careful if you're approaching that. You can go to West Imperial, by the way. Injured in an accident, visit SuperwomanSuperLawyer.com. Jeff Baugh, KFI in the Sky.
Stall car on the 405 is in Carson, 405 north at Wilmington Avenue, over to the right shoulder. A little bit of attention being paid to that. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Robin Banks.
Will Smith put the Dodgers ahead of the Phillies with this homer in the 4th.
Smith hits a drive to left field. Way back and gone. A 2-run home run, Will Smith. And the Dodgers take the lead 2-1. 7th home run of the season for Will Smith. He got a 2-1 pitch. And he knocked it out of here into the left field pavilion.
Final score, LA 3, Philly 1. The series continues tonight at 7:10 with Julio Urias on the mound. Listen live on AM 570 LA Sports and in HD through the iHeartRadio app. The Angels fell to the A's 8-5. Game 2 at 6:40 this evening with Andrew Heaney starting for the Halos. I'm Wayne Resnick, KFI Sports. The new COVID relief bill actually pays businesses up to $10,000 in tax rebates per employee per quarter. And if you receive PPP, your business probably qualifies. Trouble is figuring out how to get your hands on the money. InnovationRefunds.com is a company that actually was able to get me and my partner a 6-figure refund. I mean, that's impressive as hell. Their world-class CPAs actually cracked the code on how to access these rebates. They do the legwork, and they just share a percentage of the cash they get back for you. They helped over 6,000 businesses get back over $450 million. Remember, $10,000 per employee per quarter. So go to innovationrefunds.com, click on the Qualify Me button, and answer their questions. Innovationrefunds.com, it's no risk, and it's certainly high reward. They help me, so let's see if they can help you. Innovationrefunds.com, innovationrefunds.com.
Southland weather from KFI. Sunny skies for your Tuesday. Highs in the triple digits for the valleys, the IE, and the high desert. Upper 90s for the basin and inland OC. Upper 80s along the coast. Low 90s in the mountains. We lead local. Live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Layla Muhammad.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, is this?
Who's this? It's your Auntie June.
Oh, what's up, Auntie?
Your drum group. Were you practicing last night?
Yeah.
It's a little quiet.
What?
How many people are in it?
6.
Ah, I thought so. It did not sound like it last night. Sounded like dog water.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, jokes, Sonny, jokes. But let me just say, we could definitely tell there was a 6 of you.
Well, only 3 of us got the COVID-19 vaccine, so we had to do what we could.
Ah, well, as the leader of the group, you need to be that positive influence and help them all get vaccinated. Maybe give them a ride to the appointment, or a call reminding them.
Yeah, you're right. I'll let the others know. The vaccines are safe and effective. Plus, anyone 12 and older is eligible to get vaccinated now.
Attaboy. Now start making those calls before I do.
No way. I'm on it.
We can do this. Go to vaccines.gov to find vaccines near you. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Find the employees you need to get your business moving. Sign up with iHeartAdBuilder.com and create a custom radio ad to reach job seekers listening to stations just like this one. Get started today at iHeartAdBuilder.com.
Hey, it's Jennifer Jones-Lee. So I know we're all ready to get back in the air to go see friends and family or just have some you time far away from that home office of yours. So why let anything stand in the way of that? Soon you'll need a federal form of ID to fly within the U.S. like a real ID. Stay ahead of the curve by applying for your real ID now before the rush. Trust me, doing it now means you won't have to wait longer at the DMV later. Start the application and upload